What's going on? This is Corwin Watson. I spent a little time reading last night, and this morning I got up and just prayed and started reading a book from an author that I had met at Black Coffee, by the way. Shout out to Aloha. Please forgive me, sister, if I'm butchering your name, but Cheeraz Gorman. And discovered that she had also written a book, and her book is In the Midst of Loving. Beautiful cover. I love it. Wrote a beautiful book of selected poems and writings, and I just want to read one for you that really touched me, and it's called Brian's Song. And in here she says, I arrived in the wake of the aftermath, yet I witnessed it. To see the pain in a black man's eyes, take the very breath from me, leaves my soul to bleed, my heart to stand still and my vocal cords empty, because my mind, body, and soul have had a breakdown in communication. I know my eyes show it, because 90% of all communication is nonverbal. So I know now more than ever that my eyes are speaking loudly. I've seen this sight far too many times before, and the imagery is burned in my mental, capturing stills that replay, and replay. And every time it feels the same. For a brief moment, the air doesn't move, and the universe lies in confusion because his soul is shaken. That black man's heart is breaking. His hope is fading, and he wants to pack up and leave and run. And he wants to run to a place where he can find something that looks like, feels like peace. To gain a peace of mind, and his mind is cloudy, and my body feels the raindrops that falls deep within his soul. Because we fed him the belief that the misconception that he can't show it. So when he is angry and hurt, needs someone to talk, he buries it into the grave of his soul, to the point where he becomes the walking dead of emotion, cleansing, and self-emancipation. See, I've seen this sight far too many times before. And when you hurt, I hurt. When you hurt, black man, I hurt. Because he has to walk, y'all. He has to walk to sort out another death within his footsteps, another failure in his trail that leaves the stains embedded in the concrete of playgrounds, city blocks, and PlayStation joysticks, that occupies the space of basketball hoops, to be found in the bottom of liquor bottles and blown away in weeds and square smoke to place a screen to hide his pain. Yet I see through it. I see through it all. And I feel the pressure that is placed upon the concrete, for I walk the same city blocks that you do. And I look at your beautiful black face and I pray and send out affirmations to the universe for you, black man, to shed that skin. At times you may feel you are alone, but I am connected to you by God's law. And all energy is reciprocal, so never doubt for one moment that deep in my soul, I feel you. I feel you in the ethers every time a bullet flies through the air to penetrate your lovely black skin. A part of me is injured. Every time a cuff is placed around your wrist, a part of my body stiffens, and baby, when you worry, my soul is uneasy. And I sit in the window or wait by that phone to get some confirmation of your safety. Trust, black man. I hurt when you lose hope because it's simple. I love you. Wow. Wow. You know, every black man, every man wants to hear that. And certainly as a black man, man, we have our own unique set of struggles that we deal with every day when we walk out of the house. And that has impacted me heavily. Reading that, it touched my soul. There was a time when I would have said I became teary-eyed, or instead of saying that, I would have said that my ductwork, you know what I'm saying, the way my ductwork was situated, you know, there was condensation. Well, no, I brought tears to my eyes reading that. In the Midst of Loving, man, because, and there are other beautiful poems and writings in here as well, but that one really stood out to me because each day I get up and I think about the struggle that I have to provide a legacy for my children, and how difficult it is in navigating relationships, and then coming from a place of trauma and brokenness, and then you go into relationships with those same traumas and baggage that you never unpacked, and you wouldn't even know where to begin. And that was me. That is me. And trying to unpack it all with all the stress and struggles of the world and finance, being a better person, most importantly, reestablishing your relationship, that connection with God, all while being ridiculed and criticized and demonized. It's difficult. It doesn't make me a victim. I look at that as a victim mentality. I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. But these are the struggles that I deal with, and these are the things that, man, if I only I heard often, and a lot of us don't hear this. And so with that being said, man, keep doing what you're doing. If you're on a positive path, keep doing that. I salute you, man. Kudos to every one of you. And sisters like this, Miss Gorman, keep doing what you're doing. Beautiful sister. Please pick this book up. I'm not sure, it's on Amazon. I believe it's about $16. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope to meet you again. In the meantime, sending our love to you. Most success in your endeavors on your book and everything that you touch. And this is nothing but positive, and this is the path that I'm headed down. I want positive people and positive things around me, because I want to break those cycles. I truly do. I am trying to break cycles. Generational curses. I want them to be lifted. So with that being said, much love.